Item.
Superintendent, Board President Lanier, I am very excited and honored to be able to introduce longtime supporters of Grand Rapids Public Schools. They are the East Hills Council of Neighbors. I'm going to ask them to come forward along with John Helmholtz. Just wanted to mention that they are an example of collaboration at its finest. Congress Elementary has benefited immensely from this partnership.
Well, that was about as good of an introduction as anyone could give, so I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to turn it over to our friends here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and give them your titles, because I'm not sure if I know all of those. But I would just say, you know, the East Hills Partnership has been blossoming for a long time, but we've seen a whole new level of interest and engagement that is a model that we're looking to duplicate elsewhere in the district, and it's in part thanks to these two fine individuals here. And I know Bridget Cheney. Is Bridget here too? Bridget, why don't you come down? Bridget's the principal of Congress Elementary who's helping to facilitate this.
We won't take up time while Bridget's coming down here. I'm Rebecca Smith-Hoffman. I'm the chairperson of the Board of Directors of the East Hills Council of Neighbors. This is Claire Fisher, who is our organizer. You, of course, know Bridget. We are here initially to present an award to Miss Neal. She missed our annual awards ceremony, which is where we honor the women of East Hills. Not to leave you guys out or anything, but for the last 35 years, it's really been women who have provided the energy for what East Hills, what the neighborhood has become today. And we decided about 3 years ago that they should start getting some credit for that. And Bridget was one of our honorees, and she was able to attend. Ms. Neal was not, and so we thought we would give it to her, the award tonight, but we'll, unfortunately she can't be here, and we'll leave it, and I'm sure that you can make sure that she gets it. We honored Bridget and the superintendent for their enthusiastic support of our efforts at Congress School. I've been in this for, I hate to think, 35 years. Time flies when you're having fun. And Congress has always been a focus of our neighborhood. And I'm sure you've all heard the term the tipping point, and we feel that in our neighborhood we have reached that. Our business districts are booming. Young people are moving into the neighborhood and buying houses. I think that people who are living there now are deciding to stay. Every time I walk in the neighborhood, there are more baby carriages, strollers, I guess. Baby carriages is an old term. They're all high-end strollers now. We have a pram. So, but what we want to do is keep those parents with those children in Congress School and living in the city, and add to the dynamic vitality that we are seeing in the neighborhood today. We have a very integrated neighborhood. We have all kinds of people. We have all kinds of income groups, and we think that having all of those children together in that school is going to be the future of our neighborhood school. And we have a wonderful principal there now, and we're working very hard together to make the future happen, and we thank you all, not just the superintendent, but all of you for your support of our work. And Claire's going to briefly describe just a few of the things that we're doing right now.
And Rebecca covered so much of this. However, just wanted to reiterate our strong partnership and thank especially John and Bridget, who have done so much to build this communication partnership. And we couldn't be more excited as a neighborhood association. We have residents who are so like jazzed about this partnership. And in February, we really kicked off in a more formal way. Mrs. Lanier was there, the East Hills meet and greet, East Hills Loves Congress meet and greet. And it's essentially a way to get people in the beautiful building, see the wonderful faculty, the great principal, the great kids, and the wonderful space that is in our neighborhood. In fall 2012, we're going to kick off, we have been building since that point in February, a volunteer skill set survey, essentially having our residents tell us how they would like to volunteer, and essentially on an as-needed basis, Bridget can tell us, we need supplies this day, we need tutors for this, we need that, and the other, you know, what have you. And really, this is going to be a way that we can help as a neighborhood association give back to the neighborhood school that gives us so much. So we feel they give us so much, and it's an invaluable asset to our neighborhood. It's a walkable school, great faculty, great principal, and so on. And we are just so excited to give as much as we can and create a wonderful partnership. So thank you guys so much for hearing us out. And fall 2012, I believe we might be coming back in here to kind of let you know the kickoff of the volunteer database that we're creating, and really want to continue that. So thank you so much.
Any questions or comments? Dr. Baker?
Yeah, I have to say I'm really impressed with this work, and I get to go. I came to this late. I started seeing these East Hills Lives Congress, and so I've caught the last 2 or 3 meetings. Johanna is good at prodding people to get there, and so it's just an incredible model, and that we need to if we're taking ownership of the schools, and so that Congress is a community institution, and you guys have set the model for what it is, and I appreciate getting ice cream sandwiches when I show too. So thanks.
Ms. Keatson?
I too want to thank you for all your work. It's models like this that we need to deploy throughout our city, and will save our city schools. It takes a village, and our kids are only in school a certain number of hours a day. They're living in the communities that you are supporting the other hours that they're not in that school. And that's what it takes to make this all work. So thanks for all your efforts.
Thank you so much.
I would just point out that in addition to the interim superintendent, she now has the title of Goddess of the Universe.
Wow.
In the center of the Eunice.
Right.
And just before anything ends, I almost forgot. Johanna Jelks, who is right in the audience, she is just a champion for parent engagement and volunteer building, and has done an ungodly amount to help really spearhead East Hills Loves Congress. I don't want to forget to mention that. So thank you.
I just want to quick say, I love your passion. I love your vision. I love that you want those windows opened up. I love that you love the railings and the hooks and the children of that school. And I love that you believe in Grand Rapids Public Schools. That's really, really exciting, and appreciate it.
One little bit of history. I'm now researching Congress School for our historic designation, and I found out that in 1902, Congress School was designated as the first official city playground, and it had its first public playground program there in 1902, and we hope in the near future to bring that back there again.
Great.
Thank you.